välkommen till ZeD Reagerar. Nu ska jag spela in en film med en kille som kan äta utav bara helvete. Jag kommer länka hans kanal här och jag hoppas ni verkligen gillar det jag gör. Så gillar ni det jag gör, tumma upp klippet. Vill ni se mer ZeD Reagerar så tumma upp klippet. Och vill ni sänka gåvor till ZeD och Nick och testa, vi behöver chilivaror, det säger vi aldrig nej till. Så jag tycker vi hoppade bara rakt in i filmen.
It doesn't really have a ring to it though, does it? We need more alliteration in there. Broiling with beard? No. Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Alltså det är så sjuka mängder han kan äta, alltså fy fan.
Alright, so today we are making a rather large Philly cheesesteak. And Mrs. Beard is here, she's off the camera, but she's not cooking today. She's making me cook. I think she's a little bit mad because I took all the credit for the last cooking video. I got a lot of stick in the comments because I said this is the best thing I've ever made, despite the fact that Mrs. Beard cooked it all. But it was under my direction, and between you and me, she's kind of a terrible cook.
Let's see how you fare today. Trying to cook all that yourself.
We'll see. Let's get to it.
Får se vad han ska äta idag då.
That was worth it. I didn't think it would be worth it, but it was worth it. That looks good.
Impressive. Very nice.
Alright. Man, that was a lot of hard work. I know why Mrs. Beard was so cranky last week now. Anyway, here we have it. I think it was worth it in the end. It turned out humongous. I don't want to say it's the biggest Philly cheesesteak ever made, because I'm sure somebody's made a bigger one. But it's pretty big, and I'm sure maybe I didn't make it to exact Philadelphia spec, so tell me in the comments if I got anything wrong, but it's pretty cool, and I'm going to dedicate this one to my good mate, Notorious Bob Shout. He's a native of Philadelphia, so I hope I did him proud with this one. But yeah, without further ado, this is BeardMeatsFood, and this is the Monster Philly Cheesesteak Challenge.
Monster Challenge.
Alright, start a timer just for fun, and if I can figure it out, I'll put up a calorie count on the screen. Dread to think.
What's up, Beard Army? Welcome back. That was a bit of a weak one. You have to let me off. I've got a sore jaw after this. Welcome back to another episode, and in this week's episode of the Chronicles of Beard, sadly, no restaurant challenge. I mean, I'm sure you can understand, but it's alright because I decided to make a giant Philly cheesesteak instead.
I think I'm going to open face this thing and eat some of the steak first.
Hey, solid tactic. But if you're thinking, hold on a second, why would you make a sandwich so...
Jag skulle aldrig få ner det där. Alltså det är så sjukt mycket så det... Ja.
Big, you can't actually eat it like you're supposed to eat a sandwich. And if you're thinking that, hang your head in shame. What, are you new here or something?
When you get a really cheesy piece, it's incredible. I should have put slightly more cheese in. I almost nailed it. Not quite.
Yeah, I got pretty close though. This is a solid 7 out of 10 meal.
The peppers really do give it something though. I'm glad I put those in. I was tempted to leave out the veggies altogether. I've eaten enough salad this week.
Yeah, I'm always on that salad train. I thought about leaving the vegetables out, mainly because I...
Är det i den där, skulle jag vilja veta hur mycket bröd är det? Alltså, det är ju jävligt stor, alltså, macka.
I wasn't really sure it was in line with the traditional Philly cheesesteak recipe, although I've heard there are common additions of green peppers, onions, sometimes mushrooms, God forbid. But it didn't matter because I couldn't find a soft hoagie roll, so why not throw them in?
Oh, yum. That was a really cheesy piece. Cheesy piece.
I'm just laughing at myself for the way that I said cheesy piece.
Alltså gud vad han kan äta, alltså satan, jag skulle vara död efter allt det där. Ja.
Cheesy piece. I don't know why. I think I'm getting a bit tactically confused at this point. I'm thinking, do I take the top bun off? Do I put it back on? Trying to think of how best to eat this thing.
I don't know if this is a great idea, but...
Yeah, spoiler alert, it turned out not to be a fantastic idea, as you can see by my face, so I quickly revert to the previous tactic.
I think what I'm gonna do is make like 4 smaller subs out of the large mothership sandwich.
Yeah, this is where the drama begins, so strap yourselves in, don't go anywhere, folks. Maybe you could pause the video and make yourself a coffee or something, I don't know, but
Home. It's been a while. It's time to reconnect.
Yeah, this is the tough part because the bread, not so much the bread, but the chewing of the bread is what makes it really difficult
Det är
here.
därför att jag spolar fram lite grann och ser hur långt han har hunnit. Och så tittar vi igen på grund av att jag tror att det här blir en ganska långtråkig video annars.
We still tasted good, but like I said, it was cold, so I wanted to get that down. Then I could just focus on chewing the bread.
Han är ganska mätt nu ser det ut som. Kolla jag ser ut.
I sound like some wounded extra from Platoon or some other harrowing war movie. I'm starting to try and break up the bread now, I think, with my hands. Or hand chew, as we call it in the industry.
Mätt. Han är mätt.
I'm getting lockjaw.
Yeah, I mean, if you're ever going to make a giant sandwich, you're probably not, because I imagine you're in control of all your faculties. But if you are going to do it, then prepare it so how to pay a visit.
I'm almost there.
Just paying a visit to the fridge for a fizzy drink.
I would lean forward and show you this, but I can't.
Ja, du kan äta du, ja.
Old Jamaica, ginger beer. Don't ask me why. The bubbles will help.
I mean, ideally, I wouldn't have gone with ginger ale, but there wasn't much else in there. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments if you did or if you didn't, and hopefully I'll see you at the next one.
50 minuter Tage och han är nästan färdig. Kom, du fixar den sista.
Alright, this is BeardMeatsFood. My breathing's a bit shallow right now. And that was the Monster Philly cheesesteak challenge. Whoa. Whoa. 50 minuter och 48 sekunder.
Alltså det är jävligt bra. Jag tror den här killen kanske typ tävlingsäter eller något. Det känns så när man tittar på honom i alla fall. Jag har ju ingen aning vem man är från första början på grund av att jag bara tar random movie, liksom jag kollar bara på populära filmer och sen väljer någonting.
That was an old school video. Almost an hour. That was difficult. Don't get me wrong, it was delicious. Really delicious. But that bread was hard work. I'm gonna go put some ice on my jaw. And I'll catch you for the next one.
Och det var allt för idag, mina vänner. Jag släpper denna film idag på grund av att jag släppte ingen igår och just därför så får ni en liten bonusfilm idag. Jag hoppas ni gillar mina klipp och som sagt, vill ni skicka varor eller chiliprodukter till ZeD och ni får testa så hör av dig till mig på ZeD Johansson på Facebook och så tumma upp klippet.